All right, hello and welcome to TLS episode 4. We're just vibing in a casual one here, just me. And yeah, we're going to talk about some pretty exciting matchups, starting up with the French team versus Specialists. So, going to be an interesting matchup to see what the Specialists can do, see if they can keep it close. I think generally the favorite is going to be the Specialist here, Adam, Josh, and Waxton. And they're definitely going to be putting up a good fight here against the French team. See what they can do with a Bacon, Kachow, and the mind is slipping. Maktar. Alrighty, so we're just going to jump into it and see what these teams are all about. In just a second here. Alright, here we go. We see the Specialist in blue, French team in red. Good steal from Kachow. Gonna pick up a bunch of power cells. Waxton looking to line up as well. Server do be wilding. Adam getting a good block off on Kachow. Kachow gonna get disrupted a little bit, but gonna jump right back into that. Adam nearly getting teched out by Bacon, but is not quite there in time. Gonna unload a full hopper into that blue upper goal. And Blue Lions with a comfortable lead here. With Bacon, the current MVP of the match. Josh not far behind. And compositionally, both these alliances kind of finding themselves in the same kind of matchup here. Chow OG, Bacon getting blocked by Adam's Climber. And he's going to make his way back. Holy moly, this server was not happy. But yeah, Maktar unloading into that upper goal. Not much Red Alliance can do at this point. They're definitely at a huge deficit. And Blue Alliance looking to just pad their scores here. Quickly firing here for Adam. Maktar going to do the color wheel, get their score up a little bit. And yeah, I mean, this is probably going to be the story for this matchup, is the French team just trying to minimize as many points lossage as they can in terms of the tiebreaker. And Red Alliance is going to do that as much as possible, down about 100 points. You see the second wheel ready for the Blue Alliance. Nobody jumping at that yet with 19 seconds left. Maybe Waxton going for it. No, he's going to try and unload this hopper. And once again, lots of crazy action here. Could just have been the referee's server or recording internet. A little bit rough for them, but yeah, 624 to 511. Blue Alliance taking the early lead here. As we take a look at the breakdown. And we see perfect climb from red, missed balance from blue, so still some room to improve for the Specialists. Definitely a top team contending here. Only one loss to Alliance 4, which did go to a full 7 games. We're just going to check in, make sure that there is no ref call required for that matchup. And looks like the score does stand. So we're going to get that one locked in the history books. 511 to 624 for the Blue Alliance. And really, there weren't many mistakes from the Red Alliance. They just got slowly outpaced throughout the entire match, and really, that just comes down to like shot for shot, but all these players matching up, and Blue Alliance just looking stronger basically across the board here. All right, we are going to get ready for match number 2. We will see if things can be turned around a little bit here. Make it a little bit closer. With the Specialists up 1-0. Yeah, I do believe that the players weren't actually playing with this level of lag. It was a ref side issue. So, rest assured, they weren't teleporting across the field. That's just what the ref was seeing. Oh my. Well, Bacon being held by Adam. Adam just unrelenting, trying to get this gap off as well. Maktar getting involved in some defensive maneuvers against Josh 4910. And now Waxton getting slowed down by the Red Alliance, and maybe a tech. No, he is able to swing just out of the way in time. Adam will get reset after being pushed into the corner by Josh, and Blue Alliance is quietly built up nearly a 100-point lead now, as Red Alliance scrambles to get back onto the other side of the field and get into position for shooting. But Adam, once again, in the right position to disrupt any aspirations for the Red Alliance to score. Waxing going for a gigantic, well, not a gigantic, but a very risky steal. And holy moly, we do have the server trolling in this recording. Alright, Josh 4910 and Waxton working together. Adam blocking out Maktar. Gonna get flipping Adam, but Adam is not going to get teched from that. And Blue Alliance continues to extend their lead here. Adam getting a great steal here off in the red side corner. And Maktar trying to disrupt Josh, but Josh is just bullying Maktar out of the way and is able to pick up pretty easily. And looks like there's a Kachow tech. Kachow getting caught on top of Adam's bumpers. And Adam capitalizing on that mistake from the Red Alliance. We see a block attempt so that Waxton can get a bunch of steals off. He does so. And he's going to find that those power cells have a lovely home in the upper port as we go for our climbs. 2 seconds left. Everybody trying to get up off the ground. And it is going to be 644 to 410 with that score standing. So a bigger gap this time for the Specialists, kind of getting the Red Alliance's number. And once again, no real technical fouls or anything that made a gigantic difference. There was one on Kachow, but you know, that could be a little bit unlucky when you get stuck on top of an inertia and get dragged around. So Kachow, the only tech there. And Blue Alliance just really needs to hit their stride, either disrupt Adam's defense ability by removing him from the equation. Maybe Maktar can get involved in there. Or by having the same impact on the other side to kind of close that gap. Alrighty, folks, match number 3. 2-0 for the Specialists early on. And we are going to see what the Red Alliance can do to maybe narrow this gap and make it a bit closer. One of the things that I've noticed is, whoa, there's a tech foul there. Very close. And that's actually going to keep Blue in check a little bit here. 138 to 151. So Adam is really disrupting all of the all the Red Alliance's cycles right now. Going to come in ahead. Blocking Kachow, blocking Bacon, really making the difference here. Getting a bunch of climber blocks off as well. And now Bacon up on top of Adam's bumpers, getting dragged around, but he's going to be able to recover. Yeah, this one's definitely looking a lot better for the Red Alliance, but once again, confusion there between Kachow and Bacon, where Adam is in a good position where he can play defense on one robot, specifically Bacon, and then Bacon is also blocking his alliance partners. So it's a 2-for-1 special in that regard. Adam getting some very stealthy steals there. Full hopper into the inner goal. And going to try and get around Kachow. Kachow trying to force that tech foul, but is not going to find it. And once again, Blue is finding their way across to kind of maximize their score here. Getting that gap up over 100 points now. Lots of server lag. Not actual server lag, ref lag. So it ain't pretty, but they're getting the job done. Adam getting reset there, but he is a-okay with that. Gonna get a steal off. Oh my goodness, people teleporting all over the place. Bad pop here from Josh with 5 seconds left. Just wanted to go for those extra couple balls. Adam climbing early. Red and blue all getting up. Then it's going to be a 126-point gap unofficially. Gonna look at the thing here. Looks like there was autonomous D called here, so it's going to be plus 50 to blue, minus 25 to red, because there was contact, and there was autonomous D where one of the Blue Alliance members was teched in the protected zone, which is not protected in or protected the other way around in the beginning of the match. So that is going to make the gap even bigger as we look at the breakdown. Everybody getting their climbs up. So unfortunately for the Red Alliance, they're going to lose 25 points from that. And that's going to make the gap even bigger here. And this is going to be match point. French team not really having a whole lot of avenue of anything to get the win over them. The one good thing that we have to say about them is that they haven't really been making mistakes. Well, of course, that one tech is a mistake from Bacon, I believe, at the beginning of autonomous mode. But besides that, they've been very minimal mistakes. No full hoppers getting dragged, no bad techs, that kind of stuff. So some positives to take out of this matchup so far as we jump into match number 4. And it really comes down to this to see what they can do. And at this point, not much likely that the Red Alliance is going to be able to do. We're going to see if they can keep that gap as close as possible, make sure that their tiebreaker is not completely in the gutter. And we will see what can be done. But yeah, Josh just being full starved here. Not a lot of opportunity for balls. There are some balls shot, but Adam got a few of them blocked. And we're seeing nearly 100-point lead once again early on in this match for the Blue Alliance as they continue to capitalize on stuff. Of course, hard to tell because we're flying all over the field and who knows what's actually happening. Smooth move there from Josh, 4910, getting around the D of Maktar, using that trust pull to get some distance between their partner, or their opponent, sorry. Adam in the danger zone there, but doesn't get teched for it, doesn't get punished, and is going to be back in position for some shenanigans versus Kachow, but there is a tech. A little bit too aggressive there from Adam. That's going to be good for the Red Alliance as they want to try and keep this points as close as possible. Hello, Colin. Welcome.
So it looks like the specialists are in the series 3-0. I'm reading that correctly?
Yeah, final match. Just at the very end here.
It looks like they got this one locked down. Get those climbs in, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that that the French team has really going for them is they want to keep it as close as possible for the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Trying to get those climbs. Maktar barely getting the bar. Oh.
Wow.
Interesting.
I don't actually know what was happening because the server lag was insane.
Yeah.
I should say that it wasn't actually server lag, it was the ref who was lagging, so all the players didn't notice anything. But there may be a call here. As we look at the breakdown preliminarily, we see 2 missed climbs on the blue, 1 missed climb on the red. And that is going to give Blue Alliance the win, but there was a call here, plus 50 to blue, because of climb defense. So the gap just getting a little bit bigger because of that. And they're going to be happy with that one, I think. Just getting that amount of points from this series is huge in terms of their tiebreaker. Okay. We will hopefully look at the rankings in just a second. It's moderately more pretty. That is not fully updated yet. One moment. Okay, so that is going to launch the specialists up into second place with 2 wins. And the best tiebreaker to date so far, 2,053 points in terms of point differential. And a whopping 9,300 total points scored. All right, so up next we are going to be having Graviton versus SAD, which we're just going to get prepped for. I don't know if you have any thoughts on the current rankings here, Colin.
Not really. I mean, we do see We the North very high up there with the 3 wins. Not as massive of a differential, but I think their schedule is favoring the later half of their season. And take a look at the Specialist Alliance for Jet Black. All alliances to be very afraid of. And we're looking to see the Pushbots, Graviton, Benchwarmers, looking for them to get their first win as we get into later parts of their season. I think Graviton and even Benchwarmers have a lot of room to improve throughout these weeks, so hopefully we can see them secure that and get those total points a little bit higher.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I believe that one of the matchups that is happening fairly shortly is Benchwarmers versus Pushbots, which
there we go.
Will be very interesting as 2 of the teams lower down on the table will be looking to kind of battle it out and get their first potential win. But of course, we have a few matches before that, so we are going to be bringing you those in just a second. So we are going to see Graviton versus SAD in a second here. All right, Colin. Graviton versus Sad. What are your thoughts on this matchup? What do you expect? Do you think Graviton is going to show enough improvement to put up a fight versus Sad, or what kind of a fight are you expecting from Graviton here?
I think we should be able to see Graviton pull 1 or 2 matches away from Sad. Between week 1 and 2, we've already seen a lot of improvement there. And I personally thought Sad would be performing better, but perhaps they're working on their communication with their team. We saw a lot of bumps earlier in some earlier weeks, so maybe Sad will get their stuff together and really outperform themselves compared to the previous weeks.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think I'm definitely very pro-Sad in this matchup. I think they have the huge upside here, just basically across the board. And for me, Graviton heading into this matchup, we've seen that Flying Dragons can be very prone to going too deep on the defense and getting technical fouls. The last series, I believe he got like, I don't know, 75 a match or something, or 75 points in fouls a match. So if Sad can kind of bring that down, I think that's what they're going to be working towards, so that they can be a little bit more competitive when I think there is a closer matchup between these two teams, or between different teams, sorry, between Graviton and potentially other teams. Well, I'm going to send a prediction because we haven't done one today, and that'll get the energy up, hopefully. We need a good one, though. We've done a lot of point differential ones. What about a Flying Dragon's contribution? Or Flying Dragon's tech amount? Thoughts?
Sounds like a great idea. Are we doing first match? Whole series?
Whole series. Flying
Whole
Dragons
series.
has a match with how many techs? 1? 1 or less? 1 tech or less? Or 2? Less than... has a match with 2 tech or less. Yes. No. Start prediction. Got it. 2 or less. So we're looking to see improvement. We'll see if they've worked on anything. And I think, like I said, I think they averaged like 3 last time. So what do people think? We have a big spender on yes, so somebody who has a lot of faith in Flying Dragons. Couple spenders on no, thinking that maybe the improvement isn't quite there. It's also interesting to think about the gap between each of these matches, right? When were they played? Who did well? Graviton v Sad. Lots of betting on both sides of the aisle, should we say? Yep, and it's in a single match, so they just need 2 or less. Lots of faith in the Flying Dragons. About 30 seconds left in the prediction, so make sure you get your predictions in. And the question is, Flying Dragons, will he have a match in this series with 2 techs or less? So if he gets 2, then you're good. If he gets 3, it's not good. So, and this will include Climb D or Auto D, just to make it clear. So if there is like a manually assigned thing, then manually assigned or manually removed text will also count. All right, most people have the faith. Colin, what do you think? Do you have the faith?
Oh, I have the faith that he can go and match with 2 techs or less. I haven't seen the results. I haven't watched these matches at all. I'm all in on yes that he is a match with 2 techs or less.
Okay, I'm excited for the improvement or potential improvement that we're gonna see from these two alliances for sure.
Yeah, and I think that's something that their teammates ought to be emphasizing a lot is avoiding those techs. And so anytime your teammate can remind you, hey, don't go too far over, don't go too far over, increases the likelihood they're going to do that tenfold. Fingers crossed we don't see something right out of auto.
Well, it looks all clean so far,
Mm-hmm.
but we are going to see Blue Alliance with a pretty big lead here as Dakota gets a good steal. Space Turtle getting the block off.
They had a bit of a slow start to their auto, Blue did, but they quickly dumped entire hoppers in there, up by 60 points right now, and that Lady's just climbing. Flying Dragon's just waiting over there. First victim is going to be Space Turtle, maybe, bumping the inertia.
Yeah, he gets one complete miss for sure, and is going to go in for
Yeah.
Dakota.
Oh, there's number 1. Not a...
Unfortunate. And
Oh,
there's
not
two.
a... Oh, there's 2.
Okay, but you're still on the green zone. All
We're
he
still
needs
good.
to do is keep it out of the tech area for one
Oh,
more.
there's
Okay.
3.
Well, he lasted about a minute, but there's still more matches to come, so who knows?
We see Blue having doubled Red Alliance's score. Flying Dragon's kind of just not moving there. Not sure what to do. We're going to see another tech, and there it is. Oof.
Dakota is just, He's knows
farming
how to
him.
bait him. Yeah.
He really does. It's quite a skill. He's just not moving right now. Pushing back in this Space Turtle. 406, 213. That score differential here for Sad is really going to be a nice thing to have going into tiebreakers later in the season. Oh boy.
We are racking up the fouls here.
Numero 5.
Can we go for a 6th? Okay, he's staying out. That's good. Okay, good defense there. Oh, okay. Well, he had a few plays there. It's launching that ball over to the other side of the field, trying to feed his partners. Just waiting once again for the offensive robot to come in. Potentially do something with the defense. And with 5 seconds left, everybody looking to climb. Robots going up. And 659 to 412 is the unofficial score. As we'll take a look at that breakdown. One missed climb from Sad is going to hurt them a little bit. They're going to be a little bit sad after that one. Looked like Andrew was not quite there. But max climbs from Graviton, and yeah, I mean, if you subtract the 150 points and fouls, like, this becomes a much closer match, sub 100-point victory with no fouls.
Yeah, so cleaning up that auto there with the 40 extra points, improving their teleop, not getting 150 penalties, and that match easily could have been much closer for them, but those techs, man, they add up way too quickly.
Yeah, for sure. So the score will stand, and we are going to get ready for our second match. Still have the faith for Flying Dragons, but we saw Dakota with a 303 contribution. I think he got all of those techs. So
He did.
He's racking up the points. Definitely doing well for his team, and it's big for Sad because I think they had a bit of a disappointing loss to Jet Black. I think they could have made it a lot more competitive, and it was only a 5-game series, so
Yeah.
Them getting these extra points is going to be big for them in trying to keep things a little bit higher for them in terms of potentially playing against a weaker seed in the playoffs. So it looks like they are just short Dakota currently. And their last series too that Graviton had, I think they had some opportunities to get a win had they kept things a little bit cleaner. So you can definitely say that Max and Daviato are doing a good job despite some of the text from Flying Dragon. And even Flying Dragon, you know, he's getting in the offensive face and disrupting their cycles. Just obviously it's not beneficial if you are getting teched while doing it.
Yeah.
New prediction's not over yet because it goes through the entire series. Flying Dragon still has a few more chances to get 2 techs or less. So don't lose hope yet. Or don't celebrate too early, I guess, if you're on the other side. No robot changes here. Not really that surprising. I think the only thing that we've seen Sad do is swap Dakota and Space Turtle. So we're going to get match number 2 underway here. And everything is going to be jumping into action here.
Hopefully we won't see as many techs immediately come from Flying Dragon. We saw about 45 seconds from the start of the match before he already racked up those 2 techs.
Yeah, and he is staying on the red side for the time being, so that is good news so far. And we are seeing some good counter D.
Counter D, yeah. I think counter D is probably going to be the spot that he's going to be most effective to play on this alliance here. Pinning out Space Turtle there. He can't get teched. He can help his teammate shoot. Getting caught on Daviato. Daviato caught on him. Oh boy.
Yeah, a little bit of a mess on the Red Alliance, but the good news is no tech fouls.
Very good news. I think it bodes well for anyone that predicted he will have a match with 2 techs or less. After that last one, they might be trying to have him play super passive in the hopes that they can decrease the score differential by 150 points a match.
Yeah, definitely doing a better job. Flying Dragons now trying to pick up some power cells. Gonna try and increase their score. So they are just under 90 points, or just under 100 points down.
Yeah. Andrew playing some defense on Daviato there. Don't get tagged, Flying Dragons. That's also a danger zone.
Yeah, I mean, he did not get tech there, which is great news for the Red Alliance. They're keeping it clean so far.
He actually slowed Andrew down there. That was some good.
And
so half
Space
decent
Turtle as well, so
yeah.
So good defense there. And playing it close, but not getting abused for it, which is really all you need. It's what the best inertia players will do, is they'll make you wonder, hey, how come he didn't get tech there? But they just know exactly where the limits are. Ooh, okay, there is 1 tech on Space Turtle. Andrew getting the right angle. But there's only 8 seconds left, so I don't know if there's going to be enough time for any more techs to happen. No climbs happening really on the Red Alliance, though, unfortunately, as they were not able to sort themselves out. But only 1 technical foul on Flying Dragons means that we do have a result already for Flying Dragons. People have the faith. He did a great job there and only got 1 tech and had some good defensive plays as well that brought this match a lot closer. The score now official is going to be 356 to 597. and we will confirm that. So congratulations if you said yes. Flying Dragons had the faith. He did well. Did absolutely amazing. And congratulations to the winners, specifically you, Colin. You had the faith, and it paid off this time. Same with
I did have the
Magdar.
faith.
So with that, Sad is going to be up 2-0, and I think we just want to continue to see, more than anything, clean matches from Flying Dragons and minimizing any potential fouls that they might be receiving. As we jump into match number 3. Fairly solid autonomous thus far from both alliances. Red Alliance actually with a bit of an edge. Daviato a bit slower coming out of autonomous mode. It is going to be the Blue Alliance with a bit of a lead. Max is in no man's land, almost getting tech, but he's able to make it out. Space Turtle did not commit to the pin, and Max able to escape. Max unloading. Daviato doing some counter. Looks like they're going to switch. And Max getting absolutely bullied now. Dragged around by Space Turtle. He's going to get reset. Which is going to, give them a little bit of time here. And Flying Dragons, oh no. One tech on the board. Just being pushed across the field. Daviato shooting close, despite no defender being there at the end. Andrew was there to bump a little bit, but then he transitioned to picking up. And despite this, I think this might be Red's closest match so far. Sub 100-point lead right now for Blue Alliance. The Red Alliance score is doing a great job. Blue Alliance, there's a second tech onto Flying Dragons. Both of them working together, Dakota and Space Turtle, to get the tech off. And we see Flying Dragons get the tech back on Space Turtle, which is fantastic work from him. Space Turtle just going to stay in that corner, launch those balls over, and maybe pick them up once again when he finds the time. Wheel being attempted by Daviato. Flying Dragon getting another tech onto Dakota this time. Dakota stealing right from underneath Flying Dragon's nose, but this time it's Flying Dragons getting caught out. So lots of techs going both directions here in this third match. 3 seconds left. Flying Dragons not moving to anything yet. Max, Daviato up, and Blue Alliance up as well. We're going to see the final score, 437 to 611 in favor of the Blue Alliance. So match point for Sad now. All right, 1 to go, potentially here for Sad. So they look to close out the clean 4-0 in what could be the final match here.
Hello.
Hello, Bacon.
Hello there. So I'm a bit late. I didn't realize it was like right now.
Yeah, no worries. You're not an official person, so you didn't commit to it previously, so there's nothing to be late for.
How's the matches coming along?
Well, we are in our second matchup or series of the night. which is Graviton versus Sad. Currently, Sad is up 3-0. They're on match point. And, we've seen some improvement, I think, from Graviton and getting less tech fouls from what was happening before, which is really nice to see. Good improvement from them.
That's good.
Alrighty, jumping into the fourth match. Space Turtle getting the steal. Daviato decides to not go for the auto D call, which is kind of interesting.
Dakota struggling a bit in the front there, dropping a couple balls.
Yeah, and Flying Dragons not able to catch Dakota on the steal. Dakota gets the full hopper and unloads that into the high goal very quickly. So already double the score here for the Blue Alliance as they look to extend their lead.
Max maybe trying to take a little few too many balls on his way back from the loader.
Yeah, it looked like he had to outtake a few to get unjammed. A little bit of miscommunication there, Red Alliance. Flying Dragons and Max getting in each other's way. Flying Dragons playing super conservatively here.
Just looks like he's just waiting for Dakota to shoot so he can block some of those shots.
Yeah, or protecting the steal.
Okay.
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 No, he gets out. He gets out. That's... Oh, okay.
Okay, now
Okay.
he's trying to play a little bit of defense.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
think
he's
what
gonna-
Flying Dragon's main objective here is to not get fouled and to try and protect the steals. So you notice the Space Turtles here. He and Max are going to work together. Space Turtle's going to shoot those two balls over, but of course not into the goal. They're going to have to be picked up and shot once more.
Yeah. Looks like Flying Dragon is doing a better job at not getting teched in these matches. So that's a good improvement.
Yeah, definitely. Coming in once again, trying to get Space Turtle out of the zone. And, oh no, a little bit too
there's
far.
one tech.
Yeah.
It's like
tech
Red
foul
going for a
shoots
solo
him
wheel.
on top of Max while he's doing the wheel. One in the drivetrain now. Daviato trying to pick up those ones that are rolling across the field as Andrew, Dakota, and Space Turtle continue what they've been doing best and just scoring as much as possible. Wheel completed by Andrew.
Like
Good
Dakota
bump
Space
coming in.
Turtle having a little tassel over on the boost side.
Yeah. Space Turtle went to do the wheel, but it was already done.
5 seconds left. See if both teams can make the climb.
Climbs are really hard.
Oh,
Daviato climbing the intake in. That's climbing 101 on OG is really hard. So unable to get that off at the end, and yeah, score will stand. 396, 622 in favor of the Blue Alliance. So good job, clean sweep.
yeah.
And
Looks like
Blue Alliance will be happy with that one.
Red Alliance was only got one tech that match, so that's definitely better than before, as we saw like last stream when he was getting 200 points worth of techs.
Yes,
Really-
exactly.
Yeah.
Impressive from them to try and improve as much as possible, and as much as they have. Minimizing those techs is always a good thing, no matter what kind of alliance you are. Like if you're at the top or the bottom of the leaderboard, you don't want to be getting those tech fouls because it hurts.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get the next matchup underway
So-
in just a sec, so we get that set up.
That is the 4th match of this series, right?
Yeah, that was the 4th match, so that is the whole shabam.
Okay.
And these are your current rankings. I'll quickly update them. There we go. So Alliance 4 jumping up into, or sorry, SAD jumping up into 5th. Alliance 4 is 4th, which is kind of funny.
Wow. That is
Something. we
It's
can
good.
definitely say
That is
that's
that
something.
is a coincidence. Yeah. Oh, I had a question about the score differential.
Sure.
So, how does it work when it's negative? Like, how does that work?
It means you lost. You scored. Your opponent scored more than you scored.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So anybody with a negative, they were being outscored by somebody else.
Okay. Then.
So we can see the teams in the negative right now. Guitar Heroes, Pushbots, Graviton, and the Benchwarmers. And your team, Bacon. I don't even know how to say it. You want to say it? So I
Oh,
don't know
it
how to
is
say it.
actually pronounced. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me check how it's pronounced.
You don't even know how your own name's said?
Well, I'm not French. You should really be asking Donna. Ciao.
I see.
Although I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Les Etoiles, but don't quote me on that.
Les Etoiles. Okay.
Yeah, Les Etoiles, something like that.
Something close to that is going to
Yeah.
be good enough for us.
Yeah, you can just call us the French team for now.
I will do. So, what do you think of the top four currently? Or actually, rather, yeah, I guess top four. Do you think that they're in the right order, or?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as everyone expected, We the North was gonna be at the top. Specialists coming in second. You know, both teams, uh, if like We the North, the Specialists, you know, they go against each other. That's gonna be a very nice matchup to watch. And then Jet Black, Lines 4, it's about correct, in my opinion. Where it's honestly where the teams what I thought would line up.
Yeah, Jet Black, We the North, and Alliance 4 currently the only teams left undefeated. So, We the North is actually a game up on them. So
Honestly, the only thing I'm a
gonna be
little
interesting.
surprised about is that Good Vibes Only is so low down. I thought they would be maybe like ranked a bit higher, in my opinion.
Right. Looking at their matchup. Yeah, they are currently 7th. They just dropped down to 7th because Sad passed them. They've only played 2 matches. And one of them was against We the North. So, you could say a hard match at the beginning. You might see them climb up a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, our next matchup is Alliance 4 versus the Pushbots. Any thoughts on this matchup? We have a top team versus I guess a bottom team.
Okay. Yeah, I mean personally, we actually haven't gone against Alliance 4 yet, but we have gone against Pushbots, and I know Pushbots are like I feel like they're, I would say, underrated. They have some good players, you know, they can definitely score a good bit, and then you know Alliance 4 they're known to be good, so it's
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they were even Pushbots was even able to take a game off you guys as well. Just looking at the results.
Mhm.
So
they definitely
pretty
can
strong
score.
performance.
Yeah, their defense is pretty solid, and their scoring potential can be. I feel like their scoring potential will get higher as the weeks go on. So hopefully they can win some more matches in the future.
Yeah, definitely. So, one thing that is unique about this matchup is it's a 2v2 matchup. We're going to see a 2v2 because Kabi was unavailable for this matchup last minute, and they opted to play a 2v2. He was having some computer issues. So it's going to be interesting to see how this ends up going, because not a standard way to play for TLS as we jump into match number 1.
I feel like we're probably going to see a lot less defense. Definitely.
Yeah, keep in mind that the score counter is incorrect. I forgot to update that, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not 3-0 in series. This is match number 1.
Wait.
There we go.
Oh,
And yeah, you know,
it seems like
the Alliance 4 is up in the lead right now. Dar getting a good steal off on the Red Alliance. It's
like
Tegan
we
and
have-
Julia look to try and do what they can.
seems like we have two different team comps here. You know, on the blue team we see Tears and G, two both really powerful robots for scoring, and then on the Red Alliance we see OG, which is known for scoring points, and then we have Inertia, which is not as known for scoring points per se, but more for playing defense. You know,
Yeah,
but
and I'd
definitely,
really like to see them capitalize on that defensibility. You know, we see, wow,
yeah.
C going aggressive steal here, but love to see some bumps and climber blocking from Tegan to
Yeah, would you see
really
Tegan?
disrupt C. Ooh,
Oh, Tegan getting it. Tegan did try and do a little bit of defense there. Unfortunately, gets teched.
yeah, a little bit rough for her, but yeah, it's just over 100-point gap now.
Seems like
So we see Dar going for another aggressive steal here. It's been a trend so far in this matchup is Alliance 4 getting the good steals.
it seems like Blue Lions maybe not having enough balls at their loader, so they're trying to steal more.
Yeah. So they're definitely getting starved a little bit. Tegan going for the wheel on the wrong side. It's really rough to go with the intake. The intake is just brutal trying to, because you can barely touch the wheel with the thing. And
It seems like
she actually just gives up on it.
up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we come to the final 5 seconds, looking for the climbs from both alliances. Both alliances able to get up, I believe. But it is going to be 326 to 536 in favor of the Blue Alliance.
Looks like Blue getting the balance there. Red unfortunately did not.
Yeah. All right, score will stand. And we're going to see Alliance 4 come away with a 1-0 lead here. So make sure that everything is set up. Alliance 4, where are you? Push bots, here we go. So yeah, 536 to 326 in favor of Alliance 4 here.
Blue scoring actually very high considering it's a 2v2. You know, they're missing one robot, still able to score a 536 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely. And only one tech. Speaking of stuff, I realized we forgot to do a prediction here, so why don't we come up with one right now? What are your thoughts here, Bacon, for the rest of these matches? What's a good prediction?
I think maybe push spots if they maybe prevent the steals a little bit more, then they definitely have a chance of making the score a little closer, if not winning.
Okay. So you think they might even win? How about what do you think a close score would be for them?
I think a close score within maybe within 50, 60 points would be considered close for them. Because you know, Red or the Blue Alliance, you know, Alliance 4, they definitely have a lot more like well-known players, more skilled. So honestly, getting within 50 points would be pretty impressive for the push spots.
All right, we're gonna put that in a prediction. Reminder: if you know the results, don't vote. But we do have a poll in the chat.
You know, I'll predict that they will. I have faith.
Okay, you have faith in them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you wrote that.
Most people saying, most people saying yes right now, but a bunch of no as well. Do they have a match within 60 points? And the first match definitely was not within 60 points range.
Yeah.
But there's still lots of time to change that, of course.
Yeah, we'll see how this next match goes.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready for match number 2 here.
Seems like most people voting for no, that they won't get within 60 points.
All or nothing, says Maktar. He's going crazy on no. Alright, the logos are a little bit screwy. They're on the wrong side, but no worries about that. And we are going to see a player change here. C's going to be out, Casey in. And Dara is staying.
It looks like they're going for the inertia OG as well.
Yep, definitely the more standard composition for 2v2s, I would say, is the inertia OG.
Blue coming out of auto in the lead by, I think, 10 points, was it?
Yeah, about. So not a huge gap here, but lots of potential steals. Casey going in super aggro, but he's going to get punished for it, yeah. And once again going in. Looks like Casey's going to go full steal all day.
He's the inertia. He has the potential to quickly steal and shoot them off.
Yeah, definitely able to shoot very quickly on the inertia.
I think if they want a shot at winning this, they have to try and prevent those steals a little bit more.
Yeah. Casey might get caught out here. And no, Julia is not able to get that tech off. Just flirting with that 60-point lead that we were talking about.
It's actually fairly close at the moment.
Whole series, Sam. So if they're able to get it at any point. Yeah, we don't typically do single match things for TLS streams. We try and do the full series. Just some of them resolve in the first match where a team may be successful.
Yeah. Looks like Tegan now going for a steal as well. Trying to...
Yeah, that's good. The counter steal. Not a great steal though. Looks like she only got one ball off of it, but nonetheless, the idea is there.
Yeah.
Lots of pickup here from Tegan. Julie also getting a bunch, and once again, Tegan going for the
wrong side. Looks like she's giving up on the wheel.
She just gave up like immediately this time. Maybe she remembered halfway through. She's like, "Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do this."
Let's see if
both
teams can get full climbs here.
Climbs up.
Oh.
And it's not going to be within that 60-point range, but it is going to be another win for Alliance 4.
It is a lot closer. They managed to make it under 100, I think. Yeah, under 100-point gap.
Yeah, so much better performance here from the push bots, 431 to 524.
Very impressive. You know, it is good to see improvement throughout these matches. So as long as they're improving, that is all that matters. Looks like both teams got full climbs there. It's good.
Yeah. Definitely 65 all around the board, so max climbs from all these alliances. And we're going to jump into the third match, where we're going to see C in and Dar out, so...
Looks like they're going with the tiers inertia this time. So switching out the G.
Again, missing the pickups there. Julia just out in time. Oh, look at that. Tegan, good steal there from the trench.
Steal.
Yeah. Casey also getting some good steals from the Red Alliance loading station. Do have a bit of an edge here for the Blue Alliance. Julia getting blocked out. Really need to start that circle as quickly as possible on Casey.
Looks like Casey trying to play. Looks like Casey trying to do less steals this match. Trying to play more defense in the red team. Really.
Yeah, now we see C getting a good steal here over in the corner. And the one thing that OGs need to do, I think, is like not be afraid of getting that circle up on that inertia.
Yeah.
So if you just kind of back off and don't really do anything, then it could definitely cause issues. Red is kind of keeping this close, though. 40-point gap here about.
Yeah, not too bad.
So, oh, and Casey is almost tech there, but is able to hold on, staying out of that Red Alliance trench. Julia makes her way back to get some shots off. Casey trying to get out. He's going to get reset, I think. Oh, he gets teched as well. So that's going to help out the Red Alliance. And there we go. Still lots of still close here. They're within striking distance of that 60 points, so
Yeah.
we'll see what they can do here. Good reset there, getting Casey out of position. Far shot from Tegan, and gonna look for the climbs now.
Looks like both teams are able to get up, or so it seems.
Yeah, but it's a 80-point gap this time around, looks like.
Yeah.
As we look at the breakdown, once again, max climb scores from both alliances, 2 climbs in a balance, so good job from them. But for those who were hoping that Pushbots could keep it within 60 for one of these matches, it's not looking great so far.
It seems they are making the gap less and less every match, though.
It's true. Every match it is getting closer. Last one was 90. This one's 80. So can they make it all the way down to 60 in the 4th match, which is likely going to be the final one? That will be the question. All right, here we go. 4th match. Oh, wow. Okay, so we see it's not a 2v2. We see Casey joining as a push bot. So, will Casey be a positive influence here or a negative influence? What do you think, Bacon?
Yeah, it seems like Casey just maybe able to score a couple points for the Blue Alliance here.
Yeah, that might put a dagger in the hopes of other people's predictions here.
Yeah. Casey actually scoring pretty well here. Already scoring.
C saying in chat that Casey's never played Pushbot before. This is his first time ever.
Wow.
So definitely a very solid performance this far. Oh, getting a little bit caught up on the ground. Logan says can tell. Oh man.
Casey, I think almost scoring 10 points actually, so not too bad, honestly. Especially that he's on push bot.
Yeah, I mean that could be the 10 points that saves some people's power cells.
Yeah.
See wheel available for the Blue Alliance. They're gonna go for it already. Dar getting that.
Like this
Red
match
Alliance
is
a little bit further behind.
very close actually.
Yeah, we could see a tech maybe really bringing Red back into this. Ooh, very close there, Tegan, to getting teched on Dar.
You know, right here we're seeing at most like 30-40 point gap, and Red is keeping this alive.
Yeah, you gotta say full credit to Julia for that. Look at her contribution, 202 compared to Dar 163, C 141.
Yeah,
Really
200.
putting the Red Alliance on their back.
Yeah,
Not
Julia
really
definitely.
being defended at all either.
Yeah, Julia definitely getting a lot better at OG. You know, getting he's at 231 with 20 seconds left is pretty
Oh
impressive.
no.
Oh, bit of a spill over down the red loader side.
Yeah, it's gonna give Casey some power cells to work with.
Let's see if Julia can get off one more cycle
6
before she.
seconds though. It's gonna come down to climbs and whether or not Blue can get it. I don't know if Casey can even climb with this robot. And oh my,
There it is, within 60
that's
points.
enough.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, the non 2v2, they bring it back.
40-point gap.
Park points pog. Absolutely amazing. And this score will stand, so it is going to be still a 4-0, but we saw a marked improvement from the push bots throughout the entire series, I think, that really impressed me.
They made that match right there a lot closer.
Yeah, so whoever voted yes, congratulations. You're gonna be you're gonna have a few more power cells left. So Bacon, congratulations, and Metal Jello, the other one, getting a lot of power cells.
Is that
Man's memed and made us lose power cells. It was a 3v2 and they still were able to do it. Goodbye all. Says Logan. Oh no.
Well, you gotta have faith sometimes.
Yep. Sometimes the shenanigans do come out in the final match, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Alright, we are going to check in with the rankings, and that is going to mix things up a little bit. Alliance 4 jumps to the top of the leaderboard because of their tiebreaker being ahead of the We the North crew.
Are there any more series after this one?
Yep, we're going to keep rolling until around 8 o'clock.
Okay.
But yeah, look at this, 1693 to 1657 game differential making all the difference here. Alliance 4 just able to eke out a little bit more.
Yeah, Alliance 4. No, it's a very surprising.
Yeah, definitely doing well. Just getting a little bit more of a convincing win.
Yeah.
We the North no longer north of the leaderboard. Very true. Very, very true. And Pushpots, they dropped down to 9th. Still winless. 3 teams winless. Pushpots, Graviton, Benchwarmers. All looking to get a W on the board.
You know, next matchups go.
The next one should be interesting, actually, here. As I get that set up.
Honestly, you know what would have been funny if the Pushbots, Kabi came back and played Push 5. Would have been
Yeah,
would have been funny.
Just gonna get that set up here. And Bacon, what do you think about the 3 undefeated teams that we have so far? Jet Black, We the North, Alliance 4. Who do you think is going to be the first one to lose out of that?
Honestly, I know We the North is considered the best team you would per se, but I have a feeling that they're gonna get an upset and somehow lose a series.
Very possible, very possible. I'd love to see an upset. The more upsets, the better, in my opinion.
I feel like they definitely, maybe not the first, but I definitely feel like they will eventually lose a series.
Yeah. That is definitely possible. And what are your thoughts on like Good Vibes versus Jet Black versus We the North? Which one of those 3, or how would you rank those from 1 to 3 for your personal?
Personally, I'd put We the North first, and then probably Jet Black, and then Good Vibes. So basically in the order that it's in right now on the leaderboard.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
We the North isn't first.
No, but I'm saying like on those three teams.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Like if it was only those three teams on the leaderboard, then that's how I would rank it.
Right.
I haven't seen We the North play yet, privately.
Well,
I haven't watched their matches yet.
they won't be streamed today, but yeah, you can definitely check out the VODs for anything related to that. You can definitely check out their matches.
Definitely, we'll do after this.
All right, so our next matchup is going to be Good Vibes versus Jet Black. So we
That would be
have one very interesting matchup coming here. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Honestly, it could go either way. Both teams have potential to score high. Both teams' defense is good. So honestly, I don't even know which way it's gonna go. If I did have to say which team will win, I would probably say Jet Black.
Okay.
But
And why is that?
I feel like their team comp, just them, like they have better synergy, I guess. Just in my opinion, they're gonna do a little bit better.
Fair enough. Yeah, they definitely have good synergy with each other. They know each other quite well. They get along pretty well. So yeah, they could definitely pull off some strong upsets here.
I
It
definitely
wouldn't actually be an upset. What am I saying? These two teams are crazy good.
I definitely do feel like it will be very close matches that we'll see here.
All right. Well, it's rare, but we're gonna start a prediction. Who will win? Normally, it's pretty obvious who's gonna win, but we got Jet Black and Good Vibes only. I'll give you 2 minutes to get your predictions in. Here we go. Everything on Good Vibes only, says Logan.
I'm gonna
So
put
lots
all
of
the-
confidence from Logan saying Good Vibes only. They did have a close match, We the North versus them, but Jet Black is an undefeated team. So they haven't taken an L yet. But one would say maybe they haven't had the biggest challenge. They did beat Sad in a very convincing fashion, and I think Sad v Jet Black was supposed to be a little bit closer than that.
Yeah, for sure.
I was about to vote, but then I remembered I reffed this one. Says taken. So yeah, get your predictions in. So far, only Good Vibes only. Nobody has faith in Jet Black.
I think I'm gonna put everything I just made into Jet Black.
All right, let's see
There you
it,
go.
Bacon.
4,300
43,000.
Jet Black.
Dang. We're all in on Jet Black. Lots of there. Logan says yes. Okay, more people going for Good Vibes only. You only have a few more seconds left to get in on this action, so make sure you're in on it.
Looks like I'm the only one voting for Jet Black as of right now.
Yeah. Logan's saying no. He's gonna have to split the ratio. That's only if you win, though, Logan. What if Jet Black wins? Then you get nothing. Alright, a few more seconds left in this prediction, but it does seem like... Ooh,
looks
just
like a
very
50-50.
edging at the very end. Yeah, 50-50. Two voting for Jet Black, 3 voting for Good Vibes, and the same amount of points on either side, so... The chat knows. This is going to be a banger, okay?
Yeah.
So I expect some good things here between these two teams.
Definitely.
So we're just gonna make sure that everything is good. Let's go see 3K on GVO. Good vibes only for sure, all the way. Some people are very hyped about them. All right. Good vibes versus Jet Black. Game number 1. Chat says it's 50-50. We're going to see what the actual result is in a second here. I think it's going to be a wild one. All right. Here we go. Standard tribot on both sides. Colin, Jack, Codster working well together. Jeff, Jake, Javon. Javon colliding with Jack in the middle of the field, and a big lead here out of autonomous mode to the Red Alliance and Good Vibes only. So looking good for those bettors so far, but it's only been about 30 seconds. Can't celebrate too early.
Oh, looks like Jack blocking Javon and Jeff.
Yeah, getting really good blocks there is Jack, and some power cells being launched over to the red side of the field. Jack's going to capitalize on those.
Looks like Javon got a text there.
I did not see any text. I did see maybe a reset. Jack going for a climber block on Jeff. Getting lots of blocks off. Jeff just kind of waiting and, ooh, punished immediately. But they don't tech him out, interestingly enough. So he sticks around and is going to bug Jake for a bit.
Maybe I think you wanted to focus on scoring instead of wasting the time to, like pin them out.
Yep. Definitely wanting to get that. Javon gets reset. And we see Codster spinning the color wheel for the Red Alliance. They're a little bit ahead of pace on the Blue Alliance. And there's another tech. Colin getting abused by Javon.
Excited.
Jack getting reset there.
So close one.
Codster unloading. Yeah, Red is still ahead. But you got to say their lead has dropped a bit, quite a bit actually, due to those two techs, one on Jack and one on Colin. 17 seconds left. Final cycles coming in for both these alliances. Javon's going to get reset here with 11 to go. Colin going for the long shots as everybody's going for the climbs. Javon blocking out Colin, trying to get in. Oh my goodness, a little bit of a mess. And whoa.
Oh. Blue loses by 1 power cell.
Dang, 3-point gap here.
No, I wasn't kidding when I said these matches would be close.
Wow. Yeah, very impressive here so far. What a crazy start.
Yeah.
And we are going to look at the breakdown here. And it looks like there was a ref call in this match, which is maybe going to have some impact here. End game D. Plus 25, so that's a full more than 50% in the zone. Plus a climb, plus a balance for blue. So blue is going to actually receive plus 60 points in this match, and they're going to go up 1-0. And wow, the comeback from Jet Black going to go up 1-0.
Yeah, they were down, I think, 100 at some point. They managed to come back and lead by 60. Yeah,
very impressive from them, for sure. Good Vibes Only had the lead, but they weren't able to close it out at the end. So
I think those
Yeah.
two decks really screwed them over there.
yeah, the climb D at the very end also making the difference. So, wow. So there's going to be a plus 60, so they're going to sit at 536 after this match, taking the first win. I don't know, feels bad, man. Colin, but why? All good, they still got it. All right, so we still have some faith. How are you feeling about your predictions so far, Bacon?
I was a bit scared there. But I think Jet Black still has this.
Perfect.
They did lose by quite a lot in auto, so if they can just get their auto set, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, match number 2. Gonna see if Blue Alliance can improve on their auto. A couple balls stray for Blue Alliance, and once again, Red Alliance is ahead by nearly 20 points coming out of
Looks
auto.
like Blue did much better in auto this round, though. So
True.
that is
Improvement, but still not enough to be ahead. You see Jack disrupting both the Blue Alliance scores and is not going to get reset for it. Resets his circle, comes back in, gets some blocking time on Jeff. 1 block off.
looks like Jack's defense really doing some work on the blue side there.
Yeah. Jeff trying to get some shots off. Looks like this time Jack is caught out by Javon and is going to get reset with a hopper. Though those balls do tend to roll to the Red Alliance side, so that's going to be good for the Red Alliance. Red Alliance is starting to run away with this one a bit.
Yeah, almost a 100-point gap now. Jeff shooting a cycle off, trying to make it a bit closer.
Yeah, Javon popped, but didn't actually pick up anything, so not sure what the strategy was there. It makes it a little bit harder for Jeff to get in here. So Jake kind of battles through the defense of Jack. Jack's going to come. Ooh, tech on Javon. And look at this. Jack in the mix of things, trying to get in the way. He's going to get reset, but no tech back. And now we see about a 100-point lead here for Red Alliance.
Yeah. Looks like Blue going for a wheel. With 30
Javon
seconds.
in the danger zone again, but is just able to reset before anything happens. There's a lot of work to do for the Blue Alliance here. As Jake picking up a couple balls with 12 seconds left. Not a lot of time. Javon trying to get the climber block, but Red Alliance is climbing super early. They just want to secure this one as they go up. Blue's going to go up as well. And look at that, 526 to 440. Pretty strong, strong tentative win here for Good Vibes.
Looks like Jack's defense really doing work, you know, lowering both Jet Black's alliance members, their main scorers, both under 200, you know. Definitely impressive defense by Jack.
Yep, and that score will stand, so it is going to be 1-1 after the second match, and I don't think it's really that surprising, but I am a little bit worried about Jet Black. I think their first match was rough. Even though they were able to win, it was close.
Yeah.
And I think we saw a pretty dominant win here from Good Vibes Only. So we'll see if they can kind of fix up their autonomous mode, and then the other big thing is, you know, preventing Jack from doing Jack things. He's really disrupting Jake and Jeff's scoring.
Yeah, definitely. You know, their the tele-up score lowered by quite a bit from Jack.
All right, so unfortunately, match number 3 was lost to the recording, and but we do have a result from it, and that is going to be another Good Vibes only win.
Wow.
So it is actually going to be a 2-1.
Do we know what the score was?
I do not know what the score is. Question mark. That would be the ref question, but for now we're gonna keep it as the most recent, or the match that just happened. But we will see how the rest of the series go as we go into match number 4. Unfortunately.
It looks like all the matches that were lost were match 3.
Yeah. Oh, Tegan in chat. She
Tegan sharing 10 bets, feeling bad that she lost the recording.
yeah. Kind of unfortunate. But, you know, that's the way things go sometimes.
Yeah. Happens.
Alrighty, so we're gonna get started with this next match in just a second here. Two to 1 right now for Good Vibes only.
Yeah, let's see
with
if
the
Jet Black
edge.
bring this back.
Yeah, we don't know if they recovered out of their autonomous before, and it appears they're going to recover out of their autonomous this time. 112 to 120 coming out of autonomous. Pretty evenly matched, but slight edge to the Blue Lions. As Javon has transitioned more into a climber blocking role there, getting a few climber blocks off on Colin.
It looks like Javon trying to do more of what Jack was doing last match, or match 2, I guess. You know, trying to play some more defense, trying to lower their scores.
Oh, gets punished though. Good teamwork though from Codster and Jack working together to get that tech off onto Javon. And that puts Red Alliance in the lead. But once again, Javon just very defensive heavy gameplay here.
I'm really trying to score too much, mainly focusing on defense.
Yeah, Jack as a result basically full countering.
Yeah. You know, Javon really preventing Colin from scoring here.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was entirely Jack's fault. Javon had no control over his robot. Yeah. Wow. Tie game.
I think that one would stand, right? Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I believe so.
Tie game with 40 seconds to go. We'll see if...
Oh, Jack now. He's found an avenue to disrupt both the Blue Line scores. Jeff just patiently waiting.
Yeah, it looks like Jack trying to play more defense now as well. Focusing less on counter D.
Yeah, but Red has pulled away a little bit by 10 points in the last 20 seconds or so. It's going to come down to the wires. Colin gets those shots off over top of Javon before Javon can get the climber up. And Jack doing some good counter D. Codster going to reset Javon. We're going to see it's going to be a scramble for the climbs here at the end. 3 seconds to go. Lots of bar swinging. And Blue Alliance.
A climb.
Oh, looks like Jake wasn't able to get on the bar. The bar was tilted, and Red Alliance had a much cleaner entry to the climbs.
You know, Javon definitely playing some good defense that match, lowering their scores quite a lot. But I think Javon should try and score a little bit more, because you know, if you saw in that match, the OG and the tiers were pretty similar in score, but the difference was in the inertia there.
Yeah. So looking at the climbs, 2 missed climbs from Blue, really hurts them. They had the lead coming into the climbing period of the game, but they weren't able to get up off the ground, and that hurts them as they're gonna go down 3-1.
Yeah, it looks like 3-1 to Good Vibes now. Not looking too good for Jet Black. See if they can turn this around. still have faith.
Always have the faith. Never give up hope.
Yeah.
All right, match number 5 underway.
Let's see it.
I think we saw some good things from Jet Black there, forcing Jack to be reactive. Javon getting those climber blocks off, and they had a strong autonomous as well. This time, not as strong of an autonomous. Red Alliance a bit ahead, but once again, Javon in position to try and get the climber blocks. Not quite close enough. Collins
Same.
able to shoot over.
Oh, it looks like Jack preventing a couple from Jeff there.
Yeah, and Jake is going to be left alone, so he either has to shoot 2s or
Javon
gets bumped a lot. Yeah,
already
very
over on the
equal parity here. Jack's coming in now. But you can see Collins doing a better job of boxing out the defender than Jeff was. Jeff kind of just pushed him into Jake, and Jack was kind of happy being there. Ooh, a bunch of missed shots there from Jeff. Maybe not as comfortable with shooting over top of the climber blocking robots. We saw that Colin did that a bit. Meanwhile, Jeff kind of just waits for them to get pinned out.
close match here. Oh, 70-point gap. Not too bad.
Maybe not the closest, let's say.
But
But there's still opportunities for Blue to get back in this attack, and then maybe a missed climb. Definitely can make the difference.
Jack going to play some more defense. Really getting in Blue's way there.
Yeah, Jake getting bumped a little bit. He's going to try and find some room now and unload. So they have their wheel available, but it's only their first wheel. And ooh, look at that climb block from Javon. Colin's going to back up, and this is the adaptation that we've seen Colin do that Jeff hasn't. Although, look at this. Javon has a really good grab on Codster. Can he get him all the way across the field? No.
Almost.
Oh, close. But still a good time sink here for Codster. But they might have needed that tech to kind of get back into this match and this series. Lots of good bumps, though.
Really going to need some good blocks.
Jeff really late to the climbs, and that
yeah.
is gonna be it here. God's life flashed before his eyes, definitely. And looks like that score will also stand, so that's gonna give Good Vibes Only the win here, 4-1.
Looks like Jet Black now not undefeated.
Yeah, losing their undefeated streak. And I think, Good Vibes Only had their number for the most part. I think they had some valiant attempts here, Jet Black. They had some good matches where they were looking stronger. And, they just in general weren't able to fully capitalize on them when they were happening, right? So it was just a bit of a struggle for them.
Yeah, definitely. Good Vibes played really well those matches. They got the win, so that's nice.
Yep, and we are going to update those predictions. Good Vibes Only able to get the W, so congratulations if you predicted them. Better luck next time if you were unable to predict that.
Well, fortunately, I lost everything I gained.
Wow, what a wild one. So yeah, look at that. Look at the rankings now. Good Vibes Only jumping up into 3rd based off of that. So 2 wins for them. They have the better tiebreaker in terms of playing against some of the people because they beat Sad and Jet Black, who are both sitting at 2 wins apiece.
Definitely,
which is great for them. All right, let me just look at what the next matchup would be.
Okay.
See if we have enough time here. All right. Let's see. I want you guys to type 1 in chat if you want to see bench warmers versus push bots. Okay? Bench warmers versus push bots. I want to see some 1s in chat. And if you're not excited enough, we're gonna push that one to the next day. Bench warmers versus push bots. Both these teams sitting winless right now. All right, we see a lot of 1s. We're gonna get ready for bench warmers, push bots. Thank you for the enthusiasm, guys. This is gonna be a banger, I think.
Very interesting match.
But we're gonna get that one set up in just a second here.
This is
Bench
gonna be
warmers,
very.
of course. Lots of unexperienced players. Push bots, more experienced, but haven't been playing a ton, I would say.
And you got the staff team, as you would call it, versus
Yeah.
the people who won the bench.
Very true, very true. What do you think of this matchup in general, Bacon? Who do you think has the favor in this one?
Honestly, it could, it definitely could go either way. But I have faith in the staff team.
Okay, so you're going the push bots.
Yep.
And why do you think push bots over bench warmers? What kind of pushes it just over the edge for you? Haha, push bot pushes.
Honestly, I think just mainly because of Julia. I think she's gonna make a big difference on their team. Because Julia,
Yeah.
like she's definitely very underrated. A very high scorer, definitely.
Very true, very true.
It has the potential to score, like it definitely has potential to score 270s, if needed.
Yeah. This one definitely could go the distance here.
Yeah.
So yeah, bench warmers versus push bots. And
I think,
yeah, go ahead.
I think what's really gonna make up these matches is which team will either maybe get less techs or like which team defense is a bit better.
Yes. Techs are going to be a massive potential issue here.
Yeah.
All right, prediction is up, so make sure you get voting in that. And we're going to get started in just a second. I will be right back. Bacon, just go ahead and talk about the matchup. Let us know what your thoughts are. Who's going to be the key people to watch?
And honestly, I think in this upcoming match, push bots, in my opinion, definitely have the advantage. They, especially with Julia and Kabi, definitely underrated players who can score high. So we'll see how these matches come along. Like most of the predictions going to push spots. Three voters for bench warmers actually, but not as much points. So it looks like
I want to see more power cells on the line. Where are you guys all at? This is like a hype matchup.
Yeah, let's come on, who just won those 8K points? I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, exactly.
all in. I think they say go big or go home.
Very true. Voted for bench warmers since it was so low and now it's high.
Only 2K points in the pool.
Lost them
Surprising.
all in the series.
Yeah, I took all of Logan's points.
Who you putting down, Bacon?
I put 8 points on push bots.
Okay.
Oh wait, I did bench warmers by accident. Oh well. I guess I'm rooting for bench warmers.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I pressed the right one because on the stream it shows push bots on the right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to find the friggin' matchup here.
2 more minutes to vote. Everyone put your points in.
Yeah, the more the better. He just got 10 more.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get 10K points in the pool. Ronnie, do you know the outcome of this matchup?
I do. So
Oh,
I
okay.
cannot vote. Why
Unfortunate.
can I not find it? Wow, I'm just blind or something? Where is it? Push bots. Bench. What
One
the?
more minute. Everybody get your votes in.
Yeah, not a lot of time left. Okay, bench warmers versus push bots. Here we go. This.
5 more seconds. Alright, it looks like pretty even. 53% push bots, 47% bench warmers.
Not that surprising, I suppose.
Well, both teams, I would say, are about equal in skill, I guess you could say.
Yep.
So definitely could go both ways.
I think the interesting matchup is going to be between Metal Jello and Julia. I think whoever performs better is gonna make the difference for these two alliances.
Yeah, for sure. I have played against both teams, and both teams definitely are solid. All have potential to be very good. So could go either way.
Alrighty, we're gonna get started in just a second. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind with setting up overlay, but we are finally almost good to go. Okay, benchwarmers versus pushbots, final series of the day. Let's get some excitement. Off we go. Tribot versus double inertia OG. And we see a big lead for the pushbots coming out of autonomous period here, 96-50. So the benchwarmers come back a little bit here.
So far, it looks like a close matchup.
Yeah, definitely pretty close. Toby is going to make the difference, says Logan. going for a win here from the push spots. Toby may be outperforming Tegan and Kabi individually.
Looks like Julia and Meadow are scoring about the same, but Julia just a bit faster than Meadow.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the big difference maker potentially here, is Toby's going for close shots, going to unload those into the upper port for the 2 points. Jack the Man Dan also draining some shots as well. Julia OP for sure. Julia the MVP so far in this match. But Julia is getting caught up in balls there. Kabi and her were a little bit stuck, but they're going to tag team duo. And oh, look at that tech.
Jack getting teched.
Yeah, Cobb getting Jack caught out here.
Jack
And another tech. Oh no.
Jack was playing a little bit too aggressive on the defense, getting punished for it.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of work here for the Red Alliance to get back into this one.
Blue Center run away with it. Almost a 100-point gap here.
Yep. And oh my goodness, Kabi absolutely destroying Julia, playing D on his own. Oh no, Tegan bumping too. Julia's just, I'm trying to score here, guys, okay? And oh no, Cobb. And just like that, Red's kind of in this again.
Yeah.
13 seconds left.
Kabi
Looks
looks
like Cobb's going for the early climb. Yeah, so is Jack. Oh, bit of a team bump there, trying to get in position. 3 seconds to go. Tegan trying to get up. Oh my goodness. And it is going to be Blue Alliance with a decent lead here.
It's really getting very impressive score of 246, even with the defense played on it.
Yeah, even from her own teammates at points. Not the ideal situation you want, but nonetheless, you take what you can get. The bench warmers. Okay, Logan. Alright, so there was a climb D call on that last match, which is going to give Blue Alliance an extra 35 points. See, they missed a climb. And that means that, yeah, Benchwarmer is going to be down early. But, not out by any means, for sure.
No,
All right.
Push Spots logo have one wheel that's just slightly bigger than the rest of them.
Intentional, obviously. It's a drop center. Looks like the bench is still cold. Very true. Cold for now, but will it be for much longer?
We will see.
These push spots are up 1-0. We are going to get ready for match number 2.
Yeah.
You gotta say, it was pretty close. The Autonomous was not great from the Red Alliance. They could
Probably
have...
started off not moving, actually.
Yeah, definitely not the best start, but he's kind of getting into it. And there we go. We have a Red Alliance lead out of Autonomous here, 108-73. And it's going to come down to what Julia can do here.
Yeah, and...
Oh, getting tagged there. That's unlucky. Metal Jello showing the field awareness, and that is going to be a bigger lead for the Red Alliance as Tegan goes in for some D on Toby, but not going to have too much of an effect. Metal Jello gets a full cycle off. Julia colliding with Kabi up in the top left-hand corner. They're going to sort themselves out eventually. But precious seconds being lost. Look at this steal from Tegan here while the Red Alliance is all scoring. Going to get 3 power cells from the side and deliver those into the upper port, earning some extra points for the Blue Alliance as Julia tangling with Kabi unintentionally.
think one thing I've noticed about the push bots is that they get in each other's way a good bit, and that's really hurting their scores. You know.
Yeah, definitely true. Julia definitely being blocked out by a lot of her partners fairly regularly.
Right
This
here,
time
you know,
Cobb. Oh,
Cobby, you know,
a little bit of a
give it-
bump, but... Oh. Taking going for a steal. Metal Jello gonna unload while Toby does the wheel for the Red Alliance. And Red looking comfortably in the lead. Julia in trouble.
Oh,
Ooh.
fortunately gets teched out though.
Yeah, did get a good hopper, but wasn't quite able to pull off the whole bank heist.
You know, 20 seconds left. It seems like Red has this matchup in
Yeah, barring some climb fails. Nice long shots there from Metal Jello.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting that last cycle in. Toby gonna try and get in. Oh, big bump. And as the robots go up, it's gonna be 507 to 410.
You know, you got to say Toby and Metal Jello very impressive, and you know, fairly new players, both getting around 200. You know, so it's pretty impressive on their part.
Yeah. And Cobb just barely outscoring Jack the Man Dan.
Yeah.
And, you know, the score will stand, though. So we are going to be tied at 1 apiece, 507 to 410. Trading pretty dominant wins back and forth here between the pushbots and the benchwarmers.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, gonna get ready for match number 3 of benchwarmers versus pushbots. We are gonna see at least 5, which is great. Love seeing those long series that go the full distance.
Yeah, for sure.
As we wait for the match to start. Chat, do you still have faith in whoever you picked? Where are the pushbots fans and where are the benchwarmers fans? Have your outlooks changed after seeing these teams play 2 matches? Yes, faith. All right, Sam has faith in the pushbots.
Yeah. Honestly, I think both teams definitely still can win. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I don't know.
The win from pushbots was a little bit more dominant, so if I had to pick anyone, I would give a very, very slight edge to them, as they were able to win by more points. But I've been really impressed with Metal Jello and Julia in these matchups, just really showing what they can do. Not a great pop from Metal Jello, and Julia was able to get a good one.
It looks like Red coming out all in the lead.
Yeah, autonomous lead for them, for sure.
Yeah, but Blue are starting to make up the points. Trying to cycle as much as possible.
Yeah, looking strong from both these alliances. Blue Alliance trying to keep in.
We see every bot on the field actually trying to score power cells from their loader, which is something you don't see very often. You know, usually
Very
you
true.
have 2 bots shooting, and then 1 bot will probably be playing defense. So it's not very often we see all 3 robots trying to score as much power cells as possible.
Yeah, and that's maybe the safer option for these alliances, is they're maybe less experienced in the defense and like how things happen. Like Tegan now just going for bumps on Toby, maybe a little bit safer, but
Definitely. You know, we have seen these players when they try and go for defense sometimes getting teched. So I guess they're just trying to prevent those techs as much as possible.
yeah, and maximize their score while doing it. Tegan going for the wheel. Looks like she's learned her lesson here. She's going from the right orientation, which we saw her not do in a series earlier today.
Yeah.
where she was consistently going on the wrong side, which just makes it way harder. Look at that move onto Toby. Toby gonna have to shoot some 2-pointers there. But still a fairly stable lead here for Red Alliance as we come to the final 15 seconds.
Going for a very early climb.
Yeah, looks like Jack the Man Dan is also lined up on the very edge. Every robot scrambling to get into position, trying to get up off the ground. Tegan not in the air.
Ooh, that's really there.
Yeah, Benchwarmers. Looks like they might have pulled away with another win here. Just going to check and make sure that there was no ref calls in this match.
Really getting a very nice score, 258.
You know what? Climbing is really hard, okay? I'd just like to point that out. Climbing is very hard.
Welcome, Tegan.
Thank you, thank you.
So yeah, score will stand. So Benchwarmers will be going up a match here. 452 to 425. Much closer match than we've seen so far.
You flipped the numbers at the end there, actually.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, one orientation is slightly more than the other orientation. So.
Yeah. You know, we see Blue Lions losing auto by about 20 points, but they mostly made it up in tele-up, but unfortunately not able to get full climbs at endgame there, which really gonna
like I said, climbing is really hard, okay? Sometimes you just gotta send it to the floor.
All right, match number 3. Gonna see what these alliances can
This
do.
should be match number 4, Brennan.
4. Metal Jello is having a great time.
Yeah, we were vibing before these matches, honestly. Except for Kavi. Kavi was not vibing because of his computer. Otherwise, we were vibing.
Oh, okay.
All right, match number 4.
Number 4.
And I want to see a little bit of stronger autonomouses from both these alliances. I think that's what we need to see.
Looks like Drax struggling a bit in the middle there. Toby also jamming.
So something that's different is we saw that Tegan went for the human player instead of Julia this time for the human player station out of auto. And it helped a little bit with the score of the Blue Alliance coming out of the auto, just because Julia wasn't able to get it in the last few matches, but still definitely like lack of cohesion coming into play. Almost from both alliances. We're seeing, you know, some miscommunications here and there. Toby with a big jam, eh?
No miscommunications. These are all elite players. Look at this. Tactical bump onto Julia from Tegan. Needed to help Julia turn. All right. All right, Julia getting the power cells. Tegan getting the power cells as well. These are like top tier players. Kabi bumping Julia to make Red get a little bit closer. Tegan bumping Julia.
I did not touch Julia. No, I did not touch Julia there. Time.
Tactical. Exactly, 100% on purpose. And look at this. It's a 1-point game. They want this to be as close as possible. Pushbots are literally throwing intentionally. Julia resets. Maybe got stuck on something. Look at Metal Jello tactically waiting for balls. All right,
hey, I didn't get touched,
Jack the Man Dan, long shots, making it good, making it easy. And we're going to see the wheel from Toby. Look at this play. Instant wheel position. He even stops spinning the wheel for a little bit and spins it for longer than he needs. Yeah, it needed a break. You know, it was spinning too fast. And look at this 10-point gap between these two alliances. This is absolutely phenomenal. Tegan and Julia going. Kabi got his climber up already. It's 30 seconds left. He never could be too early.
Trying to do the color wheel,
I think probably trying to do the wheel, yeah.
And Julia was trying to get through the trench.
He's whispering to it quietly to make sure that it spins. That's the best way that everybody knows. You just talk to the wheel, and the wheel spins. 18 seconds left. 15 points between these two alliances. Jack the Man Dan. Oh my goodness. There's some... Maybe he climbed D, but who cares? Blue has this no matter what, obviously. Tactical closeness. Here we go. Climbs. 1 second to go. Toby swings in. Oh my goodness. It's a 2-point gap, and Red Alliance is ahead. And I think we might have some ref calls from there.
I do want to point out Tegan, you know,
I'm okay. Let me just. In
No, no,
my defense.
So
In
you
my
like?
defense. In
Okay,
my
go ahead.
defense. Okay. Kobe went to climb early because he was worried his computer would break, but he went to climb and I was coming through with the cycle and I was trying to get through and then I didn't realize that we were in the last 15 seconds, so I couldn't get through. So I pushed Kobe off the bar so I could go get through. When you climb to your own teammates, okay?
Okay, so we do have the results from the analyst desk. Beep boop, beep boop. All right, we're gonna see a plus 40 due to climb D to blue, which means their final score will be 448. But
Was there also Climb D on the red team?
there was also climb D on the red alliance, and they are going to get plus 35 though.
Oh.
Which means they're going to end up with 445. So it's a Uno reverse card.
Oh my God.
And we see a plus 3-point win to the Blue Alliance, 445 to 448 final score.
What a matchup.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know, I do want to point out both teams, if you look at the score breakdown, very close in terms of everything except for auto. You know, 256 teleop, a 5-point difference in game. You know, 3 power cell difference. Very close match. It's just an auto. Red team really struggling. Yeah.
You know what? You know what? It was just we wanted it to be as close as possible for the excitement, for the thrill.
All right, so it's tied 2-2.
It's two.
It's close.
Yeah, back to back with these matches here.
All right, here we go.
Next match,
We've never seen more elite players than the ones that we have on the field. Cobb standing still for a little bit just to assert dominance.
Like Jack struggling again in the ronde there.
Not struggling, intentionally rolling the balls into the corner so that Blue Alliance cannot capitalize on those power cells.
And it
106 to 80. Look at that. They're ahead. Calculated. All right, here we go. Metal Jello. Look at that. Beautiful hopper action. Bang. Misses an inner, but that's okay. He meant to do that. And look at this. Tech. He meant to do it because he needed to get back in time to tech Tegan. Big brain. Big brain. Oh, my goodness. All right, 174 to 117.
Lots of balls on the blue side. We'll see if Tegan's going over to pick them up.
Yep, she is going to pick those up. Cobb just waiting for Toby to get comfortable, lined up, gives him a quick bump, and then gets him Julia's way. Gives Julia a high five along the way. Cobb's going to pick up a couple of those balls. Metal Jello unloading, Tegan going for the steal once again. Ooh, this time she learned her lesson. Not going to get tech there. Toby just a tad too slow.
Tactical. Actually, he wanted to make me worried, but he's trying to throw me off my rhythm, you know?
Very true. If he got the tech, they would be winning by even more. So it's got to be a close match. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fair, right?
And we're seeing it's getting closer. It is now 268 to 231 between these two very capable alliances. Capable of what? I'm not totally sure.
Everything. Look at Kobe. He popped the hopper, just let the balls roll around everywhere. He just wanted them to settle, have them a little nap, and there we go. Tegan getting some steals. We're going to see some shots from Kobe bumping into Julia. Julia's got a ball in her drivetrain now, thanks to that. And here we go. Kobe.
Tactical, Brennan.
He's got the wheel. He's got the wheel. He's going to spin it.
All right.
He's spinning it slowly. It's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. And it looks like he's got it done.
20 seconds left in the match. Two very high scores from both alliances here.
Yep. Another high five from the Blue Alliance Inertias. Cobb and Jack the Man Dan climbing early. Jack the Man Dan sticking over a little bit. Looks like Tegan bumps him. And he falls off the bar. And Red Alliance might be in trouble here. Oh my goodness.
Looks like there might have been some time beat over there on the right side.
449 to 432.
You know, I want to point out Metal Jello, really doing some good work. 240 points on tiers. It's very impressive.
Yeah, for sure. And that was with a missed inner. Keep in
Yeah.
mind, he missed that inner to go and get that tech foul early.
No inners,
Exactly,
no problems. No inners,
Would you
no problem.
see, like C4678 do that? I don't think so. He would wait to line up for that inner, and he would miss out on that technical foul. Big brain.
That's Giga Brain.
Absolutely.
The score stand?
So, we
Score
do
does not
see-
stand.
Uh,
We actually have a climb D call.
Okay.
We saw Jack the Man Dan was climb D, so we're gonna see a plus 30 to the Red Alliance, and
Okay.
it's gonna give them a bigger lead here as they're gonna go to match
Nope, no
point.
problems. No. Oh yeah. Shoot. No, wait. Who's ahead of who?
Benchwarmers 3-2 now to push spots.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Indeed. They are at their match point.
Yeah, indeed.
But again, this is all just to make it close, okay? We all just want this to be a close series.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. I mean, have you ever seen a more high level match?
Yeah,
than
I was
this?
definitely.
I mean, I have not personally.
Division
That match
1,
definitely
what
was
is
something
she?
else, indeed.
Division 1, what is she? Get her, not a thing. So what is this? So, let's just say, fully expect to see one alliance throw to keep it close. That's just what happens in
That's
second
true.
robotics.
I mean, you might as well make it close just for the memes. So it's all on you, benchwarmers. Give us a game 7. Off we go.
6 match happening here, potentially last match. We'll see what happens.
Sure, Tegan, auto just not happening today. That's okay. Oh, I got 3 off in the end. That's
Not
what
bad,
we
not
love to
bad.
see.
Julia getting a nice steal there.
Yeah, Julia doing the human player this time. Very, very well done. Jack
Good
the Man
blocking
Dan
from Tegan.
resetting.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Brennan.
Cobb getting a bump off on Toby. Toby's gonna miss 2 out of 3, but he doesn't need them anyways. They're ahead, right? Red Alliance is
Playing
winning.
nice defense on the Red Alliance here.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness, Cobby is just shoving Julia into the corner more, saying, "Here, pick up these balls, hurry up!" All right,
Toby
Julia.
left undefended tactically. They wanted to get comfortable before going in and stressing him out. Okay?
Yeah. Bang. Toby getting bumped, but no effect. But Cobb
One
didn't
power
really want to
cell
have
picked
any
up by
effect
Cobb.
anyway, so, I mean,
No, Cobb picked up a power cell. That's 3 extra points. Potentially.
Gotta say, this is not looking great for the push bots. They're down by a little bit here. Benchwarmers.
Toby, though, getting absolutely
You're not following the
harassed.
script. Well, you're not following the script, benchwarmers. Where's the throwing? Where's the throwing?
Well,
Oh,
it's
wow,
190
actually,
to
Blue Lights just came
198,
up.
Brennan.
Yeah, never mind. Blue lines. There you go. I asked and I shall receive, obviously. Julia's getting some shots off. Tegan making it around, trying to tech Toby, but not quite able to. Cobby shoots half his power, his hopper, but decides to leave the rest of it in his hopper.
He's busy, okay? He's got things to do. He's got places
Yeah.
to be.
Okay, here we go. He's gonna pick up and bump into Julia. All right, here we go, and miss all of his shots. Oh no. Okay, but the good thing about that is Julia is able to pick them up immediately. 269 to 259, 10-point gap here.
To mention, we see Blue in the lead for the first time there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with the Red Alliance, but Red Alliance is slowing down a little bit. Good wheel
It
though
could
from
have
Toby.
something to do with the fact that Jack the Man Dan has 21 points contributed.
Oh my. Jack the Man Dan climber blocking metal jello to make it fair.
I think also Metal trying to go for another
Oh,
cycle.
Toby raised his climber too early underneath the trench. Jack the Man Dan climbs so early. Oh my goodness. Oh, can he
Ooh.
get back up? Oh my goodness.
Red not able to get full climbs.
Wow.
What a match.
And the score will stand. And look at that. Actually, all 3 red robots were able to get up off the ground, but no balance.
These
I'm
matches
just
really
saying,
are
you thought we were
back-to-back.
gonna lose, but we pulled the Uno reverse card out in the last half of that match, scoring more power cells and the balance.
These matches really are back to back,
That
Very-
means we get a game 7. So
Very-
you're welcome.
Very close matches here.
Alright, so game 7. Who's hyped?
Chat, who you got? You still got your predictions? You still have faith? Sam still has pushbot faith. Logan still has bench warmers. Logan or Bacon, you still got bench warmers?
It's Sam versus
I
Logan.
I got push spots.
Oh, you got pushbots. You accidentally put bench warmers.
Yeah.
Total.
He did. To be fair, he did say that like before.
Oh,
I actually did. Like,
sorry. I was busy judging the youth of tomorrow. Okay. Wait, the youth of today, the future of tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Anyways, game 7.
All right, I want to see some spam in chat if you actually believe in them. All right, I want to see
Believe
some
in
bench
who?
warmers. I want to see some push bots in chat. Okay, we got some push bots, and spam is not a team, Bacon. You have to actually say just push bots, and you didn't even spell their name right. You said push bots.
I'm
Oh
not
my-
a push bot. No, thank you. We are not a glorified sit, okay? We are a real competitive second robotics competition.
Where's the bench warmers? Bench warmers. Where you at, fans?
oh wait. Oh, it did not work.
All right, we got Preston. We got not Preston. Friggin' Presto FRC, aka Max. Bench warmers. We got the chat is very pushbot favored, but
Yeah, because
this is
we're
going
the
to be
best.
interesting. Well, we'll see. Are you actually the best? The battle for victory. is
One
gonna-
of these
gonna happen here.
alliances will get their first TLS series win today. Just saying.
Yeah,
That's
we have
who
a
we're looking-
Canadian and two US people versus 2 Irish guys and an American. Who will win?
Who is the better former British colony?
I don't know, I definitely have faith in the push spots here.
All right, Game 7. It all comes down to this. The script has scripted this thus far. What will happen though?
Okay.
As the rotations come out.
Of pushing the balls away, onto their side.
Yep. All right, and out of autonomous.
High in autonomous.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
2-point lead for Blue Alliance in the push bots.
Looks
That's
like
one outer
Julia
report.
gonna be getting the first cycle here.
Yeah, but Metal Jello not far behind, gonna unload as well. Toby getting some outers. And look at
Looking
that,
like a
tied 122 to
very close
122.
match here.
Jack the Man Dan! He nails a whole bunch of shots there. 130 to
Ooh.
122 now. Cobb's gonna come in. Oh no, the tech!
Hey, come
Taken.
check.
Taken, pushing Jack the Man Dan into the tech area. The trench. It's gonna be brutal for the Red Alliance, but maybe it's all part of the plan. Obviously, it's all part of the plan. Undeniably. They're doing this specifically to give pushbots some extra confidence. And watch the bench warmers come back here. You see Toby going for the close shots. Jack the Man Dan kind of in the way of... Yeah, he just parked in the middle of the highways. Like, please move out of the way.
Oh,
All right, Blue looking a little bit stronger here. Yeah, maybe Toby can pick up some of them.
Robots on one side of the field. Very, very, chaotic going on here. Julia
Good
doing
shots
the
from
color
Metal
wheel.
Jello. Yep, wheel done for Blue Alliance. It's going to give them some points, and Blue looking pretty comfortable here. Once again, a good bump onto Toby. Toby just not having these opportunities to get into shooting positions to shoot those three-pointers. And that is definitely making a big difference here. So Metal Jello's going to squeeze by.
Still looking like a very close match. That tech really hurting the Red Alliance here.
Yeah, wheel being attempted here from Toby.
Did a few extra spins.
And nice. Yeah, nice.
Again,
nice,
we're
nice.
just keeping it warmed up, okay?
Yeah. Of course. All right, here we go. Toby able to get in here.
Cobby going
Not a
nice
lot
and
of
early for the
seconds.
climb.
Yeah, 3 seconds or 6 seconds left. Oh, this might be a problem for the Red Alliances. They're going to struggle to get into
Oh, he's not
position.
gonna climb.
Oh, no.
Red wins by 99 points, or blue wins by 99 points.
Look at
What a
that.
matchup.
363 to 462.
4-3
Game 7.
to push bots. Push bots really keeping it close in these matches.
Yeah, and the score will stand, so Pushbots get the W on the board, taking a very close
Ooh.
Game 7 win.
First win for push bots.
Dang right it is.
Let's go.
Well done to the Pushbots,
really-
indeed.
They really pushed those bots away, huh?
They did.
Ha 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 ha.
Once again, really good job from Julia. 229 that last match. Match MVP. Metal Jello, no slouch either. 187. Very strong performance from him as well. And he actually didn't get a climb there either. So, yeah, really, really well done. Only one climb from the Red Alliance. So, not the best. Looks like 2 climbs from Blue. They missed one. They got the balance.
Yeah,
on the
I don't know
park.
how to climb, remember?
Yep. But in the end, it didn't matter.
Exactly.
Wow. Absolutely fantastic gameplay here for the final match of TLS Episode 4. Aren't we glad we did that?
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
we are. I think so. I hope so.
Always. Alright, so gonna do a quick refresh. Transition over. And we have our current rankings. So, nothing actually changes because of that. So, Pushbots remains 9th. Benchwarmers remain 11th. So, congratulations. Not much has changed. Other than we said nice in that wins column for the Pushbots. They got 1. And maybe their upwards climb here starts for that final spot in the main playoffs here, the 8th position between Guitar Heroes and Pushbots. Could be an interesting battle in the end. All right, any final closing thoughts from you guys?
Well, obviously, this was some elite gameplay. So, that's all I have to say. We saw some elite. We were treated to elite
have some-
gameplay today.
Really nice matchups today.
I agree.
Definitely. So, yeah, thanks guys for tuning in to TLS episode number 4. We're going to have episode number 5 sometime next week after a bunch of matchups get played and we have some more content to show you. But, yeah, only 2 undefeated teams left. Alliance 4 and We the North. And,
We the North is
spoiler
about to get
alert,
stomped this week.
they're playing each other in week 3. So we're going to see them go against each other. And only one's going to survive off of that. So, yeah.
Okay, no one's dying. We're all gonna live. We're all gonna survive.
You know what I mean. The streak is gonna die. So yeah,
What
that's
if
gonna
they
be a wild
tie?
match for sure.
What if they tie all 7 matches?
Well, that wouldn't happen.
would.
Anyways, thanks guys for tuning in. Love your support. Thank you to all the follows and the bits from Tegan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome. I am here to vibe. Here to support. Are we going to raid anybody? Is there anybody to raid?
Oh,
Well,
you
nobody's
should-
redeemed
you guys
anything.
should, you guys should.
That means
Go
I
check-
get to guide the raid. Let's go raid Ludwig.
Oh, I was literally just about to say that.
With 11 viewers, we're gonna
Yes.
add 11 viewers to his
49,300.
49,000.6.
Yes.
Oh,
Point
it was
three,
that
actually, Brennan.
he's still at 25 minutes.
Yeah, surprise. He's been 25 minutes for the last 4 days.
Yeah.
All right,
He was at-
we're gonna
he
go
was at
raid
5.
them. Have a good time. You guys are gonna enjoy it. He's doing a subathon. I'm sure you all know about it. Have fun.